You're so silly. Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is Crochet Vision. I have been avoiding making this video for a long time, and this is probably going to take a few days and a few segments. So this is gonna be the first video that you guys are seeing of my Frogger Finish series. I have had the worst migraine for the past 3 days. I've been absolutely miserable. I still have a headache now. I'm still not feeling the best, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna get through it. I have a friend who is staying with me in a little over a week now. It might even be 2 weeks, I think, when she gets here, but it is gonna be 2 weeks. But that's perfect because that will give me the time to separate all these out and then actually finish them to get them put away by the time she gets here. And that's gonna just make this perfect because the yarn room is my guest room. This couch is a pull-out. It has a memory foam mattress on it. So this is also my guest bedroom. I know a lot of people have done Frogger Finish videos in the past. I'm gonna do mine a little bit differently. We're gonna have a few things that we're doing here, and I just think that this is going to help me, and then we're kind of gonna end up playing roulette later, project bag roulette. We're gonna grab a bag and we'll finish the bag. So for right now, what I wanna do and what I have done, I have 2 giant tote bins here. Let me grab them so you can see. I have 2 of these totes here, and these are going to be for my Halloween decorations, so I need to actually use this up quickly. We're gonna put things to frog in one, and then once we frog the yarn, we will put it in the other one caked up, nice and ready to go. That's kind of my plan. That's very much subject to change because every project that we're gonna finish, I also have a 6-foot table in here. I'm gonna put them on the table, and I'm going to also put the skein of yarn that I need to finish said project, and then it's going to go in a project bag. And we might do like projects in the same bag. Like if I find a bunch of lions or C flat parts, we'll put them all in one bag with the yarn to finish that one specific project and then move on to the next bag. Then I will play project bag roulette at a different point in time, and we will start working through those things. Again, I have about 2 weeks to get all this done, so that is the plan Stan for right now. So everybody drink your water, take your meds. And we're gonna start with the first project bag. I have a million of these little Target bags. So what is in this one? So some of these, so we know what's happening here. Some of these are massive bags that I have just filled with parts and things. So we're gonna go through them one by one. Like this. This was already frogged. And I think there's a few of these in this bag. This was an ear warmer and it probably had a pull in it or something happened to it. Hello, miss. Everyone say hello to Ruthie in the comments. It probably had a pull in it, and so I ripped it and balled it and then haven't put it back through the machine yet. What is happening here? I went on a cotton kick. I was trying to use up some cotton at some point this year, and I started a bucket hat and I never finished it, and it's doing like a fun swirly pattern. So I also have the yarn still attached and ready to go, so I think this is going to be a finish. Just put that with the bag. What else is in this bag? Yep, this was an ear warmer. This was definitely also an ear warmer. And a scissor. How many crochet hooks and scissors do we think we're gonna find? Put your guesses below because I have no idea. And also put your guesses to see how many whips you think that I actually have. I'm gonna try to count. I'm probably not going to. Oh, okay. It's crazy how just like a little circle like this, I know exactly what it is. This is for a Charlie the Crab. This is for an eyeball for Charlie the Crab. So we're gonna keep that. I am 80% sure that I have Charlie parts in one of these bags, so we're gonna hold on to that for now. And then that was another ear warmer, and now this bag is empty. So I'm gonna put this hat back in this one, and we'll move on to the next bag. Here's the other thing. I'm out of contacts right now, and my glasses, every time I wear them on camera, I don't know what it is, but if there's a light, it comes out green in my glasses. And that's terrible. So I'm going to be putting them on my head for right now. And because when I get up, I need to see. But this close I can deal with, and this close I can see, but far away I can't see anything. So it's totally fine. Oh, this is just, what is this? All right, well, this was an Anchor the Octopus leg, and I think that I just ran out of yarn, and I don't have any plans to make any in this color right now, so we're gonna frog it. And I literally think that's all that was in this project bag. That was it. This is my Trader Joe's cheese bag. It has all different types of cheeses on it. Yes, I needed it. No, we're not going to judge me. Okay, so that is now an empty project bag. Oh, yeah. So this was an ear warmer that I started. And if you look at it, I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera. Oh, yeah, you can. This is the same skein of yarn, but it is very clearly two different dye lots. So we're going to need to frog that. That's our second frog. I was going to say that's our first frog. No, it's not. I ripped the other thing. So that goes into there. Oh, boy. All right, guys, we need some glasses because I've got little pieces here. All right, well, at least I know what this is. I was making reindeer like 2 years ago, and I had so many craft shows and I just didn't have time to finish all of them. And then it wasn't Christmas time anymore, and then I decided I didn't need to finish them, and then they sat there all through my craft shows last year. So I think I just tried to frog this a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to get these out, unfortunately, because this is a fur. Like, I don't think this is coming out. Yeah. Nope. Okay. So unfortunately, these ears, these are going to just get thrown out. And then this, see, I even started to stuff this. That's worth saving. I don't think this yarn is going to be froggable. So unfortunately, we're going to just say goodbye to this. We're going to say, thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry I can't be more sustainable with you, but it's not worth my time. This, I made one ear warmer with this, and I was trying to get a second one out of it, and it clearly didn't have enough. So that's going to be a frog. You see, here's the reindeer. These I might be able to undo. Yeah, okay, so these ones I can frog. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and frog this. I'm gonna throw it into the frog pile, and I'm gonna stick the ears on the inside. I'm just not gonna finish these. You guys, I have made it in the bin every single time. Clearly I was going for an ear warmer, and it didn't have enough room. Yeah, you see, I was going for these reindeer, and blue reindeer? Sarah, what? I guess I was kind of thinking like icicle blue. I don't know what I was thinking. Frog. That was not enough for a full ear warmer. Frog. Oops, I missed. That's the first time I've missed, guys. Okay, so here's where, oh boy. Okay. This was Premier Basics Chenille, and I ran out, and I'm not currently planning on buying any more of this color, so I don't even think it's worth frogging it for this little bit of yarn, so we're gonna say goodbye to that as well. we're about to find a whole bunch of sea turtle pieces. And what we're going to do is maybe we'll just make an entire sea turtle bag and we'll deal with that at another day, because I'm going to put all the sea turtle parts into a drawer in the other room to deal with at a later date, because I don't need to do that right now. I don't need to waste my time making more sea turtles this week. When you see what I've done downstairs, I've made more than enough. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put all the sea turtle pieces that are pieces that I will be able to do something with in another bin. So this was a shell. And then I have pieces and pieces and pieces, and I don't even know what yarn color this is. I might not even have any more of this. Pieces. What other? Yeah. Pieces and pieces and pieces. Okay, so there's more on my desk. I'm going to start a bag of sea turtle pieces, and then we will cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, I was going for a sea turtle shell, except I ran out of yarn and I don't have any more of this. So we're going to frog this. Actually, I think I'm going to just literally turn this right now into a regular turtle shell, and then it's one less thing to deal with later. So I'm going to frog this real quick, and we're going to just turn it into something else right now, because if I stop it like here, we're going to do that. I'm going to grab a hook. I'm not going to do this with everything. I'm not going to frog them immediately, but this, I was literally just like, if I don't turn this into a different thing right now, it'll just sit in this pile for God knows how much longer. So it's going to take me 2 seconds to finish a turtle shell. That is going to be another pile that I need to separate, is my regular turtle shells as well, because we have a million of those. And I also don't need to do those right now. All right, well, that could not have worked out more perfectly. So now it just needs a head and the body, and this is to sew it together. So that is perfect. So that's one thing fixed. And you know what? Let's do that now too, because I have a whole bunch of these shells in here. So we're going to, that's sea turtle. You see, guys, we've got, things are thinging. These are all the same thing as that. This is all regular turtle shells. And I think that's all of them for the time being. Now, oh boy. This is very old. This is very, very old. I was toying around with a raccoon pattern at one point, and this is what I got. And it doesn't really quite look like a raccoon now, does it? I think I was going to give it a head. I have no idea what I was going to do. I think we're going to frog this. I don't think there's a point in finishing this. It's not something I'd want to sell, and I'd have to futz it and put something together to make it work. I don't think it's worth my time to try to figure that out right now. So unfortunately, this guy's going to get frogged. Any ideas, guys? Because that's a pig that I just didn't finish. I probably ran out of yarn. So that we can finish. Oh boy. Yeah, that's 80% done. That would be an Anchor the Octopus. I guarantee you in these bags. We're going to find the head orb and the bottom piece. I guarantee it. So we're going to put this on the side for right now because I'm going to find the other piece and then that'll go in a bag. Maybe we'll just put it right together because that's fun. Oh, this, yeah. This was an oyster shell. And I very clearly just ran out of yarn. I have more of this color in the other room, so we will definitely be finishing this. All right, so I'm picking through this a little bit. I have a few things like this. This I just ran out of yarn. I have more of this in the other room. And I found a few that are like that. And then this is a bee. This was a Pan Pride bee. Nope, this was an Ace Flag bee. That's what that was, an Ace Flag bee. And I have a bee drawer in the other room. So I'm gonna go put this in the bee drawer. I'm gonna go grab the drawer that I want to put all of the turtle shells in. I'm just gonna bring the drawer in here, I think. No, we're just gonna put these on the table. Okay, it's fine. But I'm gonna go put these away, you guys. Label, 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 receipt. From Apple Green, okay. What a name for a gas station. Apple Green. I don't know who came up with that, but that is... I want to know what that person was thinking. All right, now I need to find labels. Look at that. I have a bag of labels right there. They're going to go over there for now. Also in this bag, I know exactly what this was for, what I was planning on doing with it, and I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm going to actually put this up on the shelf. Wow, guys, guess what? Sea turtle shell, flipper, 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 and the skein of yarn to finish it. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. I was going to do blue with that. That's a choice. There's a lot of sea turtle parts in here, and they're put together and ready to go. So that's interesting. Any guesses? Because I know exactly what this is. And I don't think I have any other parts for it, but I know exactly what this is. That's a trunk for an elephant. And funny enough, I have yarn and ears for 2 different elephants started up on the top of the shelf over there. And none of them are this color. I will definitely make an elephant in this color. I make elephants in this color all the time, so I'm not going to frog this, but I'm going to put it with the ears, and we should put them in a bag. And I should put them in a non-discreet bag, because if I know that it's in, like, the cheese bag, I'm never going to touch that bag. So I'm going to go do that, guys. For accountability, these are the other 2 ears for the 2... I was going to call these penguins. Nope. Elephants. And I'm putting them in a nondescript Target bag. With the skeins. Oh my God, shut up. Tell me I even started a trunk. What am I doing? Ruthie's stealing the show. Okay, so I just looked in the other room and I had the yarn literally on my chair to finish this oyster shell. So I did. Then I looked. That's all turtle heads. And this is all the flippers in this colorway and the shells for these turtles. So what we're gonna do right now, I have rethought how I'm going to do this. I have a tote now for sea turtle parts. I have a tote now for regular turtle parts because I just keep coming across them and it's a problem. And I'm also starting to mix up what I've done and what I haven't. So that's now over there. I think that, yeah, I think laying this stuff out on the table is going to just work better for my brain to see everything all at once. So that's what we're going to do. Look at my Ruthie girl snoozing on the couch. She's a chitty girl. Oh, bye. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Guys, that whole bag was sea turtle and turtle parts. See, that's why I wanted to do it this way. I'm going to grab Ruthie another blanket because she's chilly. This way she's got her nose tucked. We're going to wrap her up. All right, well, now there's a black dog in the black blanket. Oh, okay, so I need to be separating this out also into mushroom heads because I have seen a handful of those as well. So I'm going to put those in this bag because I saw red ones in another bag. We're going to just put that there, and that's going to be for mushrooms. All right, guess what, guys? Sea turtle shells. Sea turtle leg. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Mushroom. Sea turtle. Turtle. This is I very clearly didn't have enough yarn to finish whatever the hell I was making. Sea turtle, sea turtle, 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 turtle. I was definitely making regular turtle shells. That would be a turtle body. Wow, Sarah, you could sew that together. Yes, you can. That's another body. That will work. Guess what? We're going to put together a turtle bag of turtles that can just go together. Sea turtle shell, oyster, oyster, because I don't have enough oysters apparently. Those need balls though, and I didn't tuck in my ends. Shocking. 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 Yeah, this is going to go a lot faster this way. I'm okay with this. Turtle shell. Whoa. Eyeballs for Charlie. Sea turtle. Oh, this is going to be fun. Making something. Mushroom head. I put those over here. Mushroom head. Mushroom head. Mushroom head. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jellyfish curls. That's another project we're gonna have to do at some point. All right, you see, this is why we kept this, because these are eyes for Charlie, and they'll end up looking like that eventually. And I think all my Charlie legs are in here too. But first, turtle, turtle. Going for something. Label, label, label. Oh boy. Those would be Charlie the crab legs and a pointer piece for him. Yep, okay. This is the bag with all the Charlie pieces. Cool. More jellyfish legs. Fuzz. Stuffing. Oh, more stuffing. What had stuffing? Something had to have stuffing. Mushroom head. Eyeball. Not a clue. We'll frog that. Oh boy. I was trying to make a pattern for a snake, and then I gave up on it. I don't know if I want to frog this yet or what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put it in the frog bin for now, and when I actually go to frog everything, if I'm all of a sudden feeling like I don't want to do that, then I won't frog it at that point in time. But for right now, we're going to call it a frog. Oh, I started another oyster shell. Okay. Okay. Random ball of pink. 2 more eyeballs. That would be started. That would also be started. A random ball of blue. A random ball of neon pink. A ball of green Christmas. This I'm going to want to do Christmas trees when we get to Christmas time because it'll look like it's pre-lit, and I'm excited about that. The entire rest of this bag is sea turtle parts. Some with shells, some without. That's exciting. Oh, this is attached. No, it's not. That's just a really weird colorway though. Okay. Cool. a little bit of teal left. And all that's left in this bag now is labels. All right. Oh, and receipts. Receipts, timelines. Okay, so receipts are trash. This bag is now empty. We can put something in it. This is garbage. These are mushroom tops. I guarantee you I'm going to find more mushroom tops, so I'm going to leave that bag open kind of like that so I can find it. Jellyfish. Okay, bag. This is the Charlie the Crab bag. And I'm going to go grab a skein of red to go put in with this. That way everything is in there for when I need it and I'm ready to do it. Guys, you'll never guess what was sitting on my desk. More mushroom heads and more turtle parts. Whoa, that changed the camera quality. Interesting. Don't know what I did. Anything like this that is like a little piece that's like started and was probably either a mushroom or a turtle or something along those lines. I'm just going to go put these in the other room. I have a drawer of started things like this because otherwise I'd have to pull the whole skein, and I really almost like want to do this right now because it would take 2 seconds. So we're going to spend another day doing that, but I'm going to put these in the drawer for right now. That's what we're going to do. Okay, this is a sea turtle. It started with the shell and all the parts, so I'm going to just put this bag into the sea turtle bag. I know what this is. Do you guys know? That's mascara. I probably bought a new one because I was looking for that. A skein of nothing. Oh, this is why I kept this separate. Okay. More sea turtle parts. Are we surprised? No. However, all of that was made with Sweet Snuggles Light, so we're going to put that in its own separate bag with the little ball of it that I have sitting on my counter or the windowsill. I got to do something with that. Okay. My goal is kind of like, if I get through all of the whips before my friend gets here, then I can go into sea turtles. But if I don't get through everything, then there's no point in me making sea turtles. So we're not doing that right now. The heck? Regular turtle shell. Sea turtle. Sea turtle, sea turtle. I know why I stopped this. This was a bee. I needed Ben to put eyes on it. I needed safety eyes. Are we surprised? No, we're not at this point. Gray. Teal. Why am I keeping just random bags of colors? I don't know. All right, so I was making an owl, clearly. And a cat. Okay. And I think I needed Ben to put safety eyes on this. However, now that I'm looking at it, maybe I'll just put regular eyes on it and call it a day and do feet and yeah. Okay, so this is going to go in a bag, and we're just going to not put safety eyes on it, and we'll just put regular eyes on it. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Sea turtle leg. Jellyfish tendrils. Oh, we're going to get to the jellyfish at some point today. Don't worry, guys. Oh. That's a penguin. And a label. And more fuzz. Oh, and another ear for that owl. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the owl and the cat back in that bag. I have such an itch to just finish this right now, but we're not going to do that. We're going to put that on the side. Anything that's going to be a quick and easy whip to finish, I'm putting on the side for right now, like this pig. That doesn't need its own bag, but we're just going to put those things on the side for right now, and I will deal with it before we're done. That was in the bag. Okay, so all these little skeins, and I don't know why this was in there. I'm going to find stingray parts at some point. I guarantee it. I'm banking on that. So I'm going to throw that over there for right now. This stuff we're going to put away. This I'm going to just go and put away. Why do I have that out? I don't know. I was making something. And these are going to go over there. At some point, I'm also going to need to deal with all of like the scrappy yarn, but we'll deal with that at another point in time, not right now. Labels are garbage. Did I have a garbage somewhere? I thought I did. Apparently not. Not labels, receipts. Receipts are garbage. The labels are not garbage, but I also have labels in a bag over here, so I'm going to go grab that. Here's the garbage. That's why. In case you were curious, this is all the labels I found while cleaning up and going through project bags. In case you were wondering. I think this whole bag is hats, but I just want to double check. And scissors. How lovely. Yep, hat, hat. Label, hat. Started hat, hat, hat. I'm going to leave that with the hats because it's hat yarn and I don't know what to do with it right now. Hook, hat, hat. Okay. We're going to deal with hats another day because I currently have the Leaning Tower of hats right now. And I know that that's all that's in that hat pile. So we're going to leave the Leaning Tower of hats for right now. A million labels was in there. Oh, and a receipt from the liquor store and Michael's and Walmart again. So far, we've only found 2 scissors, 1 hook, and a tube of mascara. And I'm honestly shocked that it's not more. Color me shocked. But don't worry, guys, there's still more to do. Don't fear. We have more turtles and a stingray and a penguin head. This one's actually done, though. Oh, ooh, a piece of candy. Cool. This turtle wasn't done because that shell wasn't done. So now that skein is in there and that's going in there. Guys, are we surprised? Turtle shells. Wow. Turtle shell. Turtle shell. This is a frog. This is the first frog we've had in a while. This is a hedgehog, or it was a hedgehog, or a sheep, or whatever we want to call it. When I was writing the pattern, I didn't originally give it feet. So that is very old, and that needs to be frogged because they need feet to stand up. Otherwise, are we surprised if they don't have feet, they don't stand up? That's a skein of white. That belongs on the shelf. Do I even need to say what these are anymore? Because I think we all know what Sarah doesn't stop making. I think at one point we're going to need to count all of the darn sea turtles because I apparently have a problem and just make sea turtle parts. That was a frog. That just needs legs. That we can finish. This poor duck basically just needs to be stuffed. Don't know what this is in here for. Oh my God, guys. This is a bottom for an Anchor the Octopus. I remade this last night. This needs to get frogged. I remade it and started putting an anchor together, so that's why we're doing this. That's an eye for the Charlie the Crab and a leg. I need to go get that skein of red. And a hook, guys. We found another hook. Told you, I was shocked we hadn't found more hooks. Another turtle shell. What is happening? Okay, this is just a ball of orange. This would be for an anchor. The mini one. So would this, and so would this. But I don't know if I have any more of that specific color. So I'm going to have to look. All right, so these are 2 turtle legs made in Sweet Snuggles Light, so I gotta find that bag. That's going to go in the put away for now pile. I think that's what that was too. Why is that in there? Nobody knows. Definitely not me. Oh, and a little teeny tiny bit of light teal. And okay, so there's those. And then last in this bag, I have a started flipper. That's a started frog. And a itty bitty bit of blue. That was that bag. I know exactly what this bag is. Here's how long this bag has been sitting in here. These all need to get frogged. These are all bows from Gingerbread Men from when I was writing the pattern last year. This is something I think for my camera. This bag is from my parents' house. That, I don't think I have any more of that yarn though. Oh yeah. And then I was playing around with a pattern. I don't know if I want to show this to you guys yet, because I still might do this at some point. Actually, you know what? Fine. I'll just show you. It's a Christmas bell. And it would be a 2-in-1 with a ghost for Halloween. And I loved it, and I was working on it, and then I never finished it. So we're going to put that with the snake. And we'll say maybe later. A singular safety eye. How lovely. And a bit of Christmas yarn, because that's what I need right now. And my drink packets, because that's also what I need right now. Sarah, you're a mess. I also found this. This was a penguin, but in solid color. So chicken, I guess, is what we call it if it's a solid colored penguin. So what do I need now? I need, you know what we're going to do real quick? You know what I'm going to do? This duck, I'm going to stuff it because I've got all that stuffing sitting from that we found in a bag from before. We're going to stuff this duck, and I need to clear some of this off. All right, so I have officially decided that this bag is going to be the duck bag, because now that's the second duck that I have found. I found this 80% of the way finished duck, but we made these during How Much Yarn Can I Use in the Month of August? And you know what these are? These are all duck beaks. So these are going to go in the duck bag. I need to move some things around real quick. I found frog legs, so I kind of want to put together like a frog bag and a turtle bag. I don't know if I want to keep them all separate, if that will give me such quick satisfaction of finishing something real quick. I also found this whale, and this whale is going to be continuing to sit in timeout because... Oh no, I did finish him! Oh my god, this whale literally just needs a body, a bottom. Okay, I thought he couldn't be finished. Nope, this whale can be finished. Okay, cool, great, amazing. That'll take 2 seconds. See, this is why I'm like, what am I doing? I'm gonna just move on to the next thing for right now. These are bat wings for a bat. We should finish that. That's where I put them. I have a sweater whip downstairs that needs to be finished, and these are the colors that I wanted for some of that. So I need to put those inside. I actually need to bring those downstairs. These, I don't know what I'm doing here. Why is this here? Idea. So I had these bins sitting in the other room. I used to make indoor snowball fights to sell, and I put them in here, and they'd be super cute. These were just from Dollar Tree. But for right now, things like turtles that literally just need to be sewn together, and like the frogs and the ducks, we're going to put them in the bins. That way I could just grab a whole bin. Yes, that's what's happening. Yes. You know what these are? These are judging me. These are flamingo beaks. I made these so long ago to make flamingos, and I didn't make a single flamingo this year. Okay. Judging me. Got it. These are different mushroom tops, but mushroom tops nonetheless. So we should just finish these. They take like 2 minutes. That would all be parts for a stingray, and I clearly ran out of yarn. And also in this bag, I found my safety eye helper thing. All right, well, this is officially going to be the stingray bag. Love that. Okay, so apart from hats and the random stuff on my desk, that is just about all of the whips in this room. I gotta go grab the 2 bins from the other room that I have been avoiding like the plague, but we gotta go through this thing first. Originally, this was just turtle parts for regular shelled turtles and not sea turtles and other things. However, I can very clearly see right now that those 2 are mushroom tops. And these are stingray legs. And we've got sea turtle parts in here too. So I need to go through this and another one. I totally lied. I have the whole thing of jellyfish to go through, but we're not going to do that right now. I'm going to go grab one of the bins from the other room. I'm going to go through it first. I might grab the second one, and then we'll see how we feel from there. All right. I've been avoiding this one like the freaking plague. So this is a fuzzy lion. I ran out of yarn, and I didn't think that this was the same yarn, but it is the same yarn. Whoops. But it is the same yarn, so he just needs to be finished. You guys know what these are. These are Charlie the Crab eyes, so they can go in the Charlie the Crab bag. They are for a different yarn though, and that's okay. I think I was gonna make watermelon turtles, but I think that ship has sailed. So I think that this is going to be a frog. Yeah, I was making big turtles at one point. This is also a frog, and there's more yarn to frog it. Oh boy. Ducks! Into the duck bag. These are 2 more turtles. However, these I think I can finish, because this I literally put the yarn on the side in order to finish, and this I could just use a green and that'll be fine. Random skein of blue. Oh boy, guys, we're digging through the vault here. Whoop. Yeah, that's what this is. Once upon a time, I wrote a snail pattern, and then I never finished it. I feel like that's a theme. Are we not seeing that? And then I never sold any of them. And so that's what this guy is. And that's what this guy was. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know if I'm going to finish that pattern. I don't really know what my plan is. There's 2 skeins of pipsqueak in here. Why? I don't know. There's also macrame cord that apparently I was going to start macrame at one point. Do we know what this is, guys? You know what this is? Oh, yeah, that'd be a turtle shell. Oh, Here's a frog and the yarn to finish the frog. That's going to go in the frog box. Why is that in there? I don't know. That's fur. This is hat yarn. I've seen this yarn recently. I don't think there's enough of this to finish it. I think that was the problem. Skein of purple. More jellyfish legs. Yes, I remember this. These are bat wings for a bat that I didn't finish because I didn't know what color to do the body, because I don't think I had enough of this in order to do the body, and I think that's what my brain was thinking. This was another snail. Okay. Oh, look, Christmas yarn, guys. Christmas hat yarn. You know what that is? That would be a that would be a seahorse that I didn't finish. That would be parts of a turtle shell that I didn't finish. This would be vinyl. Turtle leg, turtle leg, turtle leg, turtle leg, turtle leg, turtle leg, turtle head. I'm 98% sure this needed to be frogged, which is why it was in here. Why is this in here? I don't have a clue. Another leg. Another flamingo beak. That beak, oh my God, guys, this beak, I knew I had it somewhere. This flamingo has been sitting on my desk for 2 years. Easy. But that was the beak for it. I should just finish it. It shouldn't take me that long to finish it. We should just do that. Turtle! I think this was another regular turtle shell. Really big foot. This is Umafloats. I don't think I have any more of this color, but we're going to put it in with the turtle stuff for right now. Oh, I know what this was. Making a pickle. That's a mushroom top. Oh my God. Flamingo beaks. Guess I'm gonna make flamingos. Oh yeah, this needed to be ripped. I sewed this together wrong. That's a frog. Singular bat wing to add to the pile of singular bat wings. So, oh, food, thank you. All right, so the last few things that are in here, I don't know why they're in here. This was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, thank God. There is some small skeins for sea turtle shells. So I'm just gonna put this in the turtle area for right now. This is like jumbo chunky blue. I have no idea why this is in here. And then 2 pom-poms, the back of a safety eye, and a scrunchie. And it is, oh, and a receipt. And it is now empty. So what I actually think I'm going to do right now, it is the day after the day I was supposed to go live. I was supposed to go live yesterday and I didn't. So I think I'm going to go live now and finish up some of these quicker whips, like the bats and things like that, and see how much I can get done. Like this lion needs to get finished, and some of the other little things can get done right now. So I'm going to do that first. Then we're going to come back and I'm going to go through the other 2 bins. I think there might be 3 bins of stuff that needs to get gone through. And then we might frog. We're going to see where the night takes us. I also have another idea for something else. I want to move other stuff around, but we're going to cross that bridge when we get to it. We're not there yet. All right, so I just got off of live. I have a screaming headache, but I'll show you what I did. We had a very, very productive live. It was fantastic. Ta-da. Made a lion, a frog, a turtle, 4 ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. 3 more frogs and 1 more turtle. So that was pretty great. We were alive for only a few hours, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items done. Fantastic. I have a screaming headache, so I'm not going to go through any more stuff today. I'm going to, oh, and I almost finished a bat, but then I realized it was Ruthie's dinner time and she needed to eat, so I had to get off and I had to finish it. So I'm going to finish the bat now. I might make one more bat and a few turtles. I don't quite know what to do, but I've been on a roll, so I don't really want to stop being on the roll. So I think I'm going to try to finish a few more things. That's my next plan, because I don't want to go through anything. I don't want to look at colors. I want to close my eyeballs. So I'm not gonna go live. Nope, I'm going to put yarn away and finish a few more whips. That's what we're gonna do right now. You guys can get a gist of my newest idea. I have these from when Joanne went out, and I want to put them on that back wall because I kind of sort of did that already right there. So that was kind of my brilliant idea. This is the other whip bin and yarn and God knows what else that needs to be gone through. That one I'm really, really avoiding. And that is the frog pile minus the Taylor Swift dress. So you can see the drawers. These two drawers are now turtle shells. This one is all beige and green, and this is blue, pink, and purple, and whatever other color body I need to do. All right, guys, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end this video here, but do not worry. There is more. It's filmed and it is ready to go, and that will be our next video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't checked out our second channel, Ben, I have a second channel, The Visionary Journal. We're adding some new fun stuff over there, and we have lots of plans for the future. So I'm very excited about our second channel. I have a website, crochetvision.com. I've got patterns and finished items there. I'm actively working on updating the website as we speak, so keep an eye out for that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.